Hey everybody, welcome to Sama. As you saw in that particular piece, I've got Omar Sosa in the studio, and I'm really jazzed about that. We'll bring him on in just a flash, but I just wanted to give you a quick um, intro of Omar. He tours a lot, so you might have seen him throughout. He's a very busy composer, pianist. He's one of the most versatile artists on the scene today. He fuses a wide range of jazz, world/global music, electronic elements with his native Afro-Cuban roots to create a fresh and original city sound, all with a Latin jazz heart. Omar's musical trajectory has taken him from Cuba, Havana, to touring in Angola, to Congo, Ethiopia, Nicaragua in the 80s, to a sojourn in the African descent communities of Ecuador in the early 90s, to an extended presence on the San Francisco Bay Area Latin jazz scene, to his current engagement with artists from France, Cuba, Brazil, and several Northwest and East African nations. The most recent record is a collection of songs done with East African musicians. So, hey, Omar, welcome to Sama.
How are you, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
Listen, this is for Sama. Hello, my brother. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I wish you would have told me that. Would have put like a whole solo layout. I thought we were going to be doing we're going to be doing a performance. We've got a couple of songs that you recorded in Barcelona that we're going to be sharing those in just a little bit. But first of all, Omar Sosa, how you been? How you been surviving this interesting time?
Well, like you say, interesting time. But like I always say, we have a mission, and our mission is trying to channelize what our spirit and our ancestors tell us. And in that case, they tell me every day, please keep doing music. This is why I continue to travel.
I'm gonna go into this track right now because some people are on Summer right now that have never heard you play or seen you. So let's educate them and enliven and inspire them by your music, and specifically this track, "Moments of Joy." Omar Sosa on Sama, Seattle Sacred Music and Art. I'm Derek Mazzoni. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying safe. Thank you for staying sane. And we'll catch you just in a flash. There's a lot going on there, my man.
Well, you know what? This project happened in the first 3 months of the lockdown, and I think it was in 2019. I started writing. I was finished a tour in the United States, and I come back to Europe, and I say, well, everything is closed. Doesn't happen. And I start writing a lot of music. And certainly I said, well, but now I like to play that music.
Yeah.
When I can play this music? So I called a couple of friends. Johit, he's a great Cuban DJ. He lives in Barcelona. Amayur, he's a young tuba player from the País Vasco, but he lives in Barcelona. And Miguel Moises en Bon. On trombone, he's from the País Vasco too, and he lives in Barcelona. And I called them and said, hey guys, so can you come to my house just to play some music for having fun and drink some wine together? And they're Basque, and they say, okay man, I'm gonna be there tomorrow. And we started working in that project. And another friend of mine, he's a film director. Yeah, he told me, hey man, why we don't film this in the patio of your apartment, in the terrace? I said, wow, it's a good idea, but how are we gonna do this? Because it's no money. Say, don't worry, man, we don't do nothing. At least with this, with a good wine, we can arrive to something. And you know what happened? We did this session in one day, just with our friends, of course, with decent amount of wine and good cheese, and we have fun. and we got the opportunity to go out in a way because we record outside of the house in the yard, and it was interesting because all the neighbors, when they listen to music, they start clapping. Oh, mano, mira.
Yeah, because it's a blessing. You're offering them something that they want, which is so important right now. Which I think is also, at this time that we're in, people are forgetting. They forgot how important that is to them. What do you think you've learned going through this process that will affect the way you're going to make music, tour, play with musicians, interact with the audience? What are some of the things that that have changed you?
You know what? Oh, it's a good question. Man, I want to have fun in every single second. I learned with this pandemic. I lost so many friends, man. I lost Manu Dibango, Tony Allen.
Yeah.
I lost 3 of the singer of my last record. Yeah, of course, sometimes when somebody died today, everybody says COVID, but maybe they die for another sin because they come from Africa. Monja, Abel, and his friend.
Yeah.
I learned, first, less is more. Second, try to avoid stress. And the third, be yourself, man.
Okay.
And say whatever you need to say. Yeah. Don't hold it. Because if you hold your emotion, if you hold your feeling, it's going to come out in another way.
Yeah.
It's going to come out in another way. It's better to say it, and you're going to feel relaxed. And I learned this. It took over. And actually, I need to be around the people I love.
What is it that makes you go not be afraid? Because most musicians are terrified of. There's a moment when you're learning.
Yeah,
but then you're good. Then you're good. Like, no, I'm not on a suck anymore. But you're willing to go nah. I'm gonna go I'm taking it. I'm throwing it all away.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try again. Tell me, what's the thing?
It's simple. Yeah. Life is only one, brother. If the Spirit tell you something, what is the reason to put your brain on top of the Spirit message? So no, I listen my heart, I listen my soul, and I don't have any direction. My direction is music. And music, you can find music in every part of the planet. Actually, good music and interesting music, and discover new instruments. And for me, one of the most beautiful things when I make a record or when I create music is try to discover new sounds. Okay. Because if I discover new sound, that means my spectrum is gonna be bigger. So, and actually, I love food and I love wine. And when I travel, the first thing I do is try to look for, if it's possible, the best traditional place where mom cook. Mom of that. I prefer mom cook.
I'm a dad and I cook quite well, but yes, my wife.
Yeah. But why? Because through food, you can learn the tradition.
Yeah.
And the food can bring you to the right people concerning art scene. You know. Yeah. I learned. I remember when I went to Sudan, it was one of the hard places for me to eat. Why? Because they have their traditional food. And I asked for this. And they present the traditional food. And when I saw the traditional food in the plate, I say, oh my God, I need to eat this.
What was it?
Well, yeah, they have like a little tortilla. But it's like it tastes like what tastes good in the end, but it looks like a plastic thing. It's like, like you have a plastiline or something. Okay. And I remember I was with my trio, my Africano trio, with Shildo Thomas from Mozambique and Mola Silla from Senegal. And I remember Mola looked at me and say, man, you asked for this, and now you need to eat.
I know. I know. You have to actually.
You're right. I mean, and it was interesting. As soon I test and I put in my head out of my comfort zone concerning food, and I taste, it was beautiful. What tastes great. And I say, wow, I discovered music. And after that, I was sitting, I was sitting, listening to music, and I understood a little bit more the music based on the food. So this thing happened to me in a lot of countries. It happened to me in your country, in Poland too, by the way. Yeah, it happened to me in Spain. Yeah, even in Morocco. Yeah, in South Africa.
Let me ask you a quick question. How far away or how close is Cuba when you're making music? When you're walking around? When you're drinking wine, cheese? How close are you to where you were born?
Well, let me present how close Cuba is to me. This is the backbone of my music.
Okay.
This is the Cuban clave, and this is this rhythm is always resonate inside of my heart and my soul. Cuba is always with me, even if I'm not there, even if I don't go so often there, it's always there. Look at my back. It's there.
Well, Cuba, what is it about Cuba that makes it like that?
It's my root, man. It's my root.
But it's others too. It's like one of those countries, that transcends its borders. We talked about Barcelona. We talked about the Cuban population, and we talked about people who are from Cuba when they come. What is it about that? The music, the culture. What is it from you that just makes it? I don't want to say. I'm not going to say compare with anybody else, but there's something there that is transcendent. What is it?
Well, I think the connection I have with my spiritual world, when I say my ancestors, my spirit, is always brought me to a room. I need to be inside and learn about Cuban tradition, because even if I always have Cuban tradition inside of my music, is a lot of other traditions I need to learn. And this is why Cuba is one of the most rich countries concerning rhythm and music.
Yeah.
And I always say I'm gonna die without knowing all what I'm gonna know about my own tradition.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, this is why Cuba is always there. Yeah, and even the clave, even if the clave is not really present in my compositions, the clave is the backbone of my composition.
We've gone through. It's been a tough year, and beforehand it was a tough 4 years because we had a whole other administration here. It's also happening in different countries all over the world. It's like even in Barcelona with the Catalan and the Spanish. All of this stuff, all of this is coming from a place of fear. There's one population that is afraid. And the thing is, though, if you're not moving, that fear just sits there. But if you're listening and if you're moving, then it opens. And as soon as you have that opening, and it's the heart opening, the soul, everything, the connection, and that's the only thing that's going to push fear away.
That's it, brother. You're right on. And you're going to look the photo with a different angle.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be the same photo. The photo don't gonna change.
Yeah.
But if you look like this, but maybe the reflection you're gonna have because the light, is gonna bring you something different to your brain, to your soul, to your mind through your eyes.
Yeah. No, completely. No. And it comes down to the thing with music, though. It's the vibration, and that is the that's the beginning of everything, whether it's the word or quantum physics.
Yeah.
It's that, and that is the transformation. That's the change. That's the thing that connects us all. Whatever you want to call it, God, spirit, universe,
whatever.
It's like whatever it is, however you know. I don't care what you call it, but
it's
as long as you're trying
energy. It's
yeah,
energy. It's energy.
yeah, exactly.
We are energy. Yes.
Yeah, we're here, and then
just so,
okay, we could talk. Okay, we're going to talk for hours and hours, but we'll follow up because I want to have you on again. I want to bring you and have you here back in Seattle, or we'll see each other in different places. I want to hear these 4 records that you're working on right now. I want to thank everybody for making this happen. Omar, enjoy the cheese, enjoy the wine.
Thank you. And once again, cheers, everybody. Peace, love, and unity.
Peace, love, and unity.
Bye-bye.
Next time in Havana.
Definitely. See you, brother.
Yeah.